Hi guys, and we are back for our game 3 of our best of 3 set with Jamie Boyt. So we have had the past couple of days, we had game 1 and then we had game 2. So game 1 Jamie took. Game 2 yesterday, we managed to adapt, come back and level the scoring out. So we're going into this 1-1. Whoever comes out victorious in today's game wins the set. It's been a lot of fun so far. Jamie's got a lot of stuff on his team and there's some things that we haven't seen yet. So if he brings them now, it's going to be in his favour because he knows a lot about our team. He knows where our Z move is, or one of our Z moves are. He knows we've got Tailwind, he knows we've got Trick Room, he knows we've got Feint on the Hitmontop, so that's something that he'll have to keep in mind as well. But we do know a lot of information about his team. We know his Salamence has got Dragon Dance. We didn't see any attacks from it, unfortunately. We know it's got Protect, Dragon Dance, that's about it. Kartana, we know it's got Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword and Detect. Not too sure about its third move. The Milotic we know has Icy Wind. Tapu Koko we know has Skydrop, but we don't know too much else about it. So it'll be interesting going into this game. Now last game, our Tailwind mod really shone through here. And I would like to go with that again. I don't think we've got too many issues going forward with that. And he's probably going to lead with the Milotic again. Although the Milotic, you know, in the last 2 games when we've played him, it hasn't really done too much. So we may see the Incineroar make an appearance here. And that wouldn't really surprise me too much at all. So we could go Zapdos, and I feel like I want to go Zapdos Guardia again. I want to bring Hitmontop in the back, and I think again I want to go T-Tar, because T-Tar it went down so easily last game because of the mind games. You know, I thought he wouldn't go for the all-out pummeling straight away because it's so obvious. We saw it the game before, so I thought, you know, he's probably going to think we're going to protect, but he kind of saw through that, just went for it. So we lost T-Tar super easy. So if we can protect it a bit more this game, hopefully try and get it into a Trick Room environment and then really take advantage of it from that side of things. So that might work out, but we'll have to see what happens. We do see my opponent lead off with the Milotic and the Salamence here. So, we can't just go for a Tailwind again. We're probably going to see an Icy Wind come out from the Milotic. Thing is, Salamence goes for a Dragon Dance here. We can't afford to lose Gardevoir, that's the only problem. Does he go for the Dragon Dance, or does he just go straight for the attack into Gardevoir? So easy for me to just go for the Hyper Voice, which will take it down, I feel. The thing is, if I protect and he Dragon Dances the turn that I Tailwind, he's still going to outspeed my Gardevoir with the Salamence, which is a bit of an issue. So I could go for the Tailwind. To be honest, I could go for the Tailwind and bring in T-Tar, but that's not really doing too much. I mean, I could go for the Tailwind, or I could just go for the Hidden Part Ice, to be honest, on the Salamence and bring in him on top. But I don't really want to bring in top just yet. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to go for the... I think he's going to go for a Dragon Dance here, thinking that I'm going to protect. So I'm going to go for a Hyper Voice. So the Milotic actually withdraws. We're going to see Togekiss hit the field. So I wonder if he does go for the Dragon Dance here. If he does, we take the Salamence down for sure with a Hyper Voice. But that's my worry. Like, he'll know that. So maybe he goes for an attack into the Gardevoir, knowing that we'll probably just... we won't attack. I don't know. It's like such a mind game. And there's a Giga Impact. Okay, we're going to lose Gardy. which is a bit of a shame. But it's not the end of the world at all, because we can bring in T-Tar here. Now I wonder if this Togekiss, it has to have Follow Me. You've got to expect it has Follow Me. It didn't show it game 1. It didn't show it game 1 though, that's the thing. Like, I want to Ice Beam into the men's now, because that would guarantee the KO. But I guess we could Hidden Part Ice into it and Rock Slide. I guess that kind of does the same job. Yeah, let's just go for that. Rock Slide, Hidden Part Ice. Probably going to see a Tailwind come out from the Togekiss here. The Salamence can't move this turn. It has to recharge. Togekiss actually withdraws, so we are going to get the Hidden Part Ice off into the Salamence, which is nice, I guess. Takes it down, so as long as the Rock Slide doesn't miss, we're fine. Ugh, it avoids the Milotic, which isn't great, but at least we get rid of the Salamence, I guess. So we're going to see the Kartana come in here, you've got to imagine. But we do have Heat Wave, which does protect us a lot. That's a Togekiss, okay. So we just go Rock Slide, Thunderbolt. Or then we might see Follow Me come out this turn. But then if we do, we take down the Togekiss, right? So, I mean, yeah, so no Follow Me coming out. We get the Thunderbolt off into the Milotic. And the Rock Slide doesn't miss this time. Hopefully it's going to be enough to take down this Milotic. It is, and do a good chunk to this Togekiss. So, let's see what this Togekiss goes for now. Tailwind probably. Flinches though, which is massively unfortunate for Jamie. So we get really lucky there with the flinch. Because I'd assume it's going for a Tailwind, knowing that our Tailwind's going to end this next turn. And he's done to his last Pokemon, so it is that Kartana. We're still in Tailwind. We are. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just go for a Heat Wave. And, don't really want to go for another Rock Slide. Like, to be honest, we could just go for yeah, we just go for a T-Bolt. We don't even risk anything. We just go T-Bolt, switch in, hit him on top. T-Bolt into the Togekiss, prevent the Tailwind going up, bring in him on top, get the Intimidate off into Kartana, and Zapdos is going to be able to pick up the KO just all by itself, really. Well, deal with the Kartana by itself, to be honest. -1. So Togekiss actually protects here. You're going to see the Z move this turn. No protect from the Kartana. Oh, Sword Stance. Wow, okay. Nice. Okay, that's a little bit scary. +2 Kartana. And that's what he was waiting for, the berry procking on the Togekiss. And that Tailwind pitters out. So, well, it's a +1 Kartana, so it should still be alright. We could just Heat Wave and feint the Kartana, to be honest though. Because a Heat Wave should take it out. I feel like let's just do that. Let's go for the feint in Heat Wave. So he doesn't protect, kind of expecting the feint play maybe. Goes for the Leaf Blade into Zapdos. It's not going to be doing too much damage. We'll just proc our Citrus Berry. So as long as our Heat Wave hits here, we should be alright. It does hit. Is it going to be enough to take down the Kartana? It is. Excellent. And there's a Tailwind from the Togekiss. But now I think we're fine. We just bring T-Tar back in and go for a T-Bolt ourselves, and we kind of can lock this up. So there we go, Hitmontop out, Tyranitar in. Just an Air Slash, gonna try and stop the Zapdos from attacking. Oh no, into the top. And there's a Thunderbolt. This should finish the game off. Yeah, so excellent. Oh, really good games to my mate Jamie. Very, very good. I think we had a bit of an advantage though with the Zapdos. He didn't have too much to deal with it. It caused him so many issues, and I think that's one of the big kind of things about a best of 3 game. You know, we lost that game 1. We didn't bring the Zapdos, and then we really adapted game 2. Brought it game 2. It worked so well. It put in so much work setting up the Tailwind, just causing issues for things like the Milotic, especially Kartana as well. It just couldn't really get too much damage off onto it, even with a Beast Boost, giving it a huge advantage. And I think that really kind of helped us going into game 3 as well. You know, the Salamence struggles against it because, you know, you're not going to be hitting it too hard with those flying type attacks that it's normally known to throw out at opponents. And T-Tar obviously helps with that as well. So I think Zapdos in games 2 and 3 was pretty instrumental, along with the Hitmontop. As soon as we got rid of the Milotic in either game, we could kind of maneuver our Hitmontop in and around to get those Intimidates onto the things like the Kartana that were causing so many issues for, you know, some of our big main threats like Gardevoir and stuff like that. So I think we did have the edge in the team matchup. We didn't play to it game 1, but this is the beauty about best of 3 matches, you know, and this is a really good example for you guys to kind of show you, you know, you can lose that game 1 and you know, you go into it, you get as much information as you can gather from that game, and then you kind of adapt going into game 2 and 3 to trying to change up what you need to do to adapt your game plan to kind of get the better result. And it did work out in this case. As I say, I think we got lucky a couple of times, you know. We don't know what that Togekiss would have went for in game 3 if it was going for the Tailwind when we got the Rock Slide onto it. But when you're throwing Rock Slides out all the time, especially in a Tailwind when you're outspeeding opponents, you are going to likely get them sometimes. So it's a bit unfortunate for Jamie, but one of those things. As we saw him in game 1 that we had a couple of days ago, he really adapted well in a bad situation where we managed to get a Trick Room up, luckily, and he played around that extremely well and showed his adaptability to kind of really kind of go through that and pull through that game, which I kind of felt at the time was, oh, we've got the Trick Room up here, we've already won, but he played around it so well to kind of bring it back. But I think it just highlighted the fact that we needed something like Zapdos to bring to the team to give us that extra edge with speed control to allow Gardevoir to kind of operate a bit better. And then we've always got Gardevoir, if we can keep it around long enough, like we didn't in that game, but it meant that the Salamence was taken out of the game really ready for us to pick up the KOs on it with the Zapdos and the Tyranitar once we got it in. Which kind of just put so much offensive pressure on Jamie's side of the field. But yeah, worked out alright. It's been a lot of fun. Guys, let me know what you think of this best of 3 set, because it's something I'd like to do a lot more on the channel and get a lot more of my friends involved in doing, because I know I've got a lot of friends that would be very keen on coming onto the channel and playing, you know, maybe not a best of 3 in Battle Spot Doubles, but best of 3 set in VGC. So this is something we can do sporadically throughout the summer, and it would be a lot of fun to kind of do. So if it's the kind of content you guys want to see, let me know, because I'd love to keep carrying on doing this. But I just want to give a big shout out to Jamie. It's a massive pleasure to have him and an honor to have him on the channel. He's such a great guy. He's actually a really one of the nicest guys in the VGC community. And again, he's such a top like he's one of the top players in the world. I rate him so highly. He's team building. He's so innovative with his team building, always coming up with really unique strategies, and you know, he's got a really unique game, like gameplay, game style, you know what I mean. But yeah, I can't really speak highly enough of him. As I have said the last 2 days throughout the set, he is recording these games on his channel, so I will link them in the description below. It's really good to get a perspective from his side of from his point of view as well, so do go over to his channel, check out the video from his perspective, and then you can kind of watch from both ends, and that's the beauty about it. So I hope you have enjoyed it, guys. As always, please leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow, I guess, with whatever. I don't know when these videos are going up, so I don't know what content we've got going on around it, but we'll be back soon. Thanks as always for tuning in. Please leave a like on the video as well, it's massively appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. We have loads of daily content going up all the time, with VGC content, which is our School of Hard Knocks series, Battle Spot Double series, which is normally this one, QR code series, which we've had Jamie on as well, which was a lot of fun last week, and we have our NBL Season 2 stuff going on as well at the moment, so do stay tuned for all that, and I will see you all again very soon. So thanks as always for tuning in, guys. It's always a pleasure having you here with me. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and we will see you very soon. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.